coming up on this episode of Inside the Epicenter.
Even from the conception of the Joshua Fund in 2006, as Lynn and I and the early people that we were inviting to be on our board, right from the beginning, we said we just don't believe theologically that God only loves Jewish people. And I don't think that the ministry should be restricted and exclusively focused on blessing Israel. Lynn and I don't think that's right. Now, we understand why, and we probably understand better today why ministries choose one or the other. Not because they necessarily theologically think the other team, the Arabs or the Persians or the Chinese or whomever, they need the gospel and Israel doesn't, or vice versa. No, it's not that. But it's complicated to try to do both, to bless Israel and her neighbors. It's easy to say, challenging to do. But part of it, was not just theology. I may have mentioned this in one of our early discussions for one of the initial podcasts, but I have a Lebanese brother-in-law. Lynn's younger sister, married an amazingly wonderful brother who was born and raised in Lebanon, an Arab believer. He wasn't a believer in Lebanon. He didn't come to faith until his family escaped from Lebanon because of the trauma of the Civil War in the mid to late 1970s and early 80s. Yeah. Their family escaped out of Beirut, but he grew up in an apartment building in Beirut, living in the hallway because there were so many bombs and explosions and machine guns going off around them. They had to be away from the windows, and the building would rock. It's quite a story. But he lived 15 minutes away. He married my sister-in-law. His name is Dan. Dan and Susan lived 15 minutes away when we lived in the United States. And what was I going to do? Every time we saw them, we're going to oh, hey, Dan, we're doing more with the Joshua to bless Israel. I mean, you guys, you're on your own. Us, we're doing great. It just didn't seem right.
Right, exactly.
So the first financial gift that Joshua never gave wasn't to Israel. It was to Lebanese Christians during the 2006 missile war, so that Lebanese Christians could reach out to their devastated Muslim neighbors that were getting hit by Israeli rockets in return. How can we love them? How can we serve them? How can we bless them? So it's not just theological. All good theology should lead to good practice.